Hello, hi, how you all doing? It's Sunday and it's time for coffee break, and I've got to watch the time because I'm taking my girl to the cinema. Actually, it's really nice because we're going to the cinema to meet her friend, and it's been a recent development that they felt comfortable to go in on their own. So don't you just love those milestone moments in your PDA parenting journey? And it's a bit challenging today because we're going to a new cinema. So although they're used to going in on their own, they redeveloped a cinema we used to go to. So I know that it's going to be almost the same because it's the same building, but it's got new branding. It's going to have different systems. So there's a little bit of anticipation about managing that, but they're doing it. So they're going to watch The Corpse Bride. Hello, hi Lisa. They're going to watch The Corpse Bride, which is like an anniversary special. It feels like nearly everything that I take her to see at the cinema for a couple of years has been like an old film shown again. Not that I mind, it's just a bit, I'm sure it didn't used to show so many. We went and watched all the Star Wars trilogies, they in order, one after each other, a week at a time. And they've seen Beetlejuice, like the old one before the new one came out, and Coraline, and I can't even remember, so many. And it just seems like a big trend. Oh, Jaws, that they put on old films at the cinema. It was quite fun, isn't it? I get to see it for the first time, sort of like you would have if it had been there when it came out. So it's quite cute. So yeah, so that's us. We're heading out soon to go and do that. And I'm just going to pull you a card. Mostly I just want to come say hi and send my love to you. I keep giving this a shout out because it's a new system in case anybody's trying to find us and hasn't. Facebook's changed the system. We used to do a weekend chat for this group, for those who wanted to just come and hang out together through Messenger. And Facebook's now changed the system. So we still do it on Messenger, but you have to be a member of the Messenger Peace with PDA community, and then you can choose to come and join the chat. So if you've been looking for us, and I'm really sorry if you've been looking for us and not being able to find us. I'm trying so hard to shout it out and make sure everyone knows that wants to find us. Because I know we have some people who it's, their core, they really look forward to it every weekend, to coming and getting this connection with each other and having that time together. So it's really important to me. And I'm also aware of at least one person who really wants to come and join us, and Facebook just says it's not available to them. And I just don't know what to do, but you're in my heart all the time. And if there's others of you, I'm really sorry. I think it's like a lot of things, things are put out at different times for different people. It might depend on your device, if it's like older software, stuff like that. Maybe there's some complications, but I just keep checking every week. Can I get you to join? If anyone's having any trouble, do let me know, and I will do everything I can to try and get you in there. But I am not your tech person. I will just do my best as your group leader to try and make sure that everyone feels connected and nobody is forgotten, and that is the absolute truth. But lots of you love to come and just connect and hang out. And then we just think of it as like if we could actually physically get together on a Saturday morning for a coffee morning, but we spread it out over the weekend so people have time through their schedules, their time zones, to come and dip in when they can. And, what's going on in your life, how you're doing, what's happening with the kids, what you've been up to, doing anything fun, anything worrying you. It's, it's just a community space that's just for us PDA parents. So you are so welcome. Occasionally people bring in, troubleshooting, problem-solving stuff with stuff going on in their parenting. But as the majority, I would say it's a share and connect space. So you're welcome to bring all of you. Right, let's have a card. These are, as always, our Wisdom for Healing cards that I always do with our Friday cards as well, that I know you all love. Okay. Oh, lovely. Okay. The one that's popped up for you today is Live in the Moment. I know the writing's always backwards when I hold it up for you, but you can see the lovely image. Live in the moment. Just see what that instantly brings up for you. What does your intuition say that's inviting me into? Let's have a read of the card. On this day, strive to live in the moment. Only speak about positive things in your life and avoid bringing up the past, especially negative memories or situations. Your goal is to experience how difficult it is to live in the present. God, it really is, isn't it? If any of you, like me, are really committed to that life path, I know, you know, really by my nature and by my design, I'm really somebody that's supposed to be present in this moment and allow what comes to come. When I come and do my videos with you, or when I share something with someone, it's not about being prepared and thinking about what I'm going to say. It's about allowing it to come through me. But there are so many reasons why it can be so challenging to stay in this moment. Healing is rapidly enhanced when you're focused in the now. I think that's a real beautiful thing for us to be focused on as the parents we are, because so many of you who I connect with and support through the Freedom Centre, through Peaceful PDA, through our one-to-one sessions, are in a space of healing, physical healing, emotional healing, both, spiritual healing too. And, you know, our life has brought us a lot of friction to stir things up. And I really believe that's a gift for us. But I also know it can have an impact, you know, and I absolutely have had to go on my own healing journeys. And I can speak very clearly to what this card is talking about staying in the present moment being so important for that healing journey, because we live in our stories. We live in the version of our life movie that we have held in our mind, you know, the peak emotions, the peak experiences, the stories we've got all attached to it, and our projected movie into the future. None of it is here, real now. This is here and real now. And we have this real power in choosing where we put our focus. It's not the same as bypassing our feelings and what's, you know, going on with us, because I think we often make it mean that. It's about choosing that there's actually a lot to pick from in this glorious buffet of what's happening right now, and I have the power to choose what I focus on from it and to take that story forward. And so I can feel the glorious array of all my feelings, but I don't have to attach myself to them being my story, being my truth. I can allow them to come in and I can walk with them, and I'm safe to feel all of it, the glorious rainbow that comes through of all our emotions. They're all beautiful, they're all valid, and they're all designed to come in, journey with us and move on through, just like our food. In, digest, eliminate the waste, on it goes. You know, but we have this tendency to hold on to them because we attach ourselves to them, we attach our identity to them, our ego holds on to them, and we make it our story, our reality, and keep creating it over and over again. So I think, if not before, this is your moment to see, does this invitation feel true for me? You know, have I felt drawn to this video, this moment, because of something stirring in me? And can I choose to let go of a fear I've been feeling? Can I choose to let go of a worry that's been niggling me? Can I choose to let go of an anger that's been gnawing away at me? No, just notice that point of choice and allow it to be so simple. I've got this beautiful friend. This is going to sound like I'm blowing my own horn, and I don't mean it to be that. I just want to be acknowledged because it's here. I've got this beautiful friend who reflects to me with her gorgeous nature the things that she sees in me, you know, my skills and the blessings I bring in the world, you know, like these amazing souls in our life do, who we treasure so much. And she reflected to me a little while ago that one of the things that I do for her is to just make things simple. And I was like, oh, I didn't know I did that. But yeah, you're right. I like to keep things simple. I do that for myself too. You know, what's really underneath all this waffle, all this stuff, all this busyness that I'm wadded up on? What's really underneath all of that? can I just let all that go, clear the way? You know, in EFT, in the tapping I do, it's all about clearing out, they say, resistance or static in our body's energy system. I just see it like a big cloud of all this stuff we're wadded up in, and we're just like Moses parting the waves, you know, like, oh, there's a clear path through all of a sudden, off I go, the rest of it's gone, done, dusted. I just let that go now. Let that poo go. So I hope that invitation sits for you with something that's going on for you today. I have got a friend who is going through a really big thing at the moment and needing my support. And I am deliberately, when I'm doing videos and things, leaving my phone on Do Not Disturb, not on Do Not Disturb, the opposite. And I can see a message popping up. And so it's calling me to go somewhere else because I know they need that at the moment in the way that you will understand. So I'm going to say goodbye with a little coffee break today. I send you all my love and just go and give my attention to them before I have to head out. Okay, take super care of yourself. Lots of love. Thanks for being here. Bye.